this is Twisted Big D. Let's talk a little bit about when we leave the vehicle, like after showers, or say you go in the truck stop, come back out. If you go to the restroom, come back out. Wherever you go, what you want to do is when you come back, you want to check that release handle. Make sure that release handle has not been messed with. It's a good idea to go under there and check the locking jaws and make sure that it's still secure around the kingpin. Because if somebody doesn't like prime, maybe they don't like you, whatever it is, they might pull the release handle out, and if we're not checking it, then when we go to take off, guess what? Your trailer might crash, do a nosedive right into the concrete. It might tear up the landing gear. It might be really bad for you. It's going to mess up the load. But if we come out, or anytime we leave the truck, if we come and check that release handle and make sure that it's in, and go under the truck and check the locking jaws to make sure that it's fully locked around that kingpin, it should have never happened. Also, it's a good idea every time that you hook up to a trailer to go under there, look at the locking jaws, make sure that it's fully locked. I've seen it where it's almost shut all the way, but it's still open about an inch. I've had to put the landing gear back down, or actually they were already down because I check it before I raise them, but I've had to pull the release handle, pull out from under it and back under it again, and then I checked it and it was fully secured around the kingpin. It's just a little tip I have out there, throwing out there to you. It deals with saving your job for sure, because guess what? If you drop that trailer just because you were too lazy to check it before you left, that's going to be on you, and you're going to lose your job. Nobody wants to lose their job over what somebody might have done to you. So make sure you're always checking it. I like to check mine every time I stop. I'll get out there and I'll check it. And whenever I come back to the truck, I'll check it again. That's the last thing I want, is to drop a trailer. Just think about how embarrassing that would. And sometimes the trailer won't fall right off. Maybe the truck moved it straight for, I don't know, 6-7 feet, and then they turn. As soon as they turn, boom, trailer's gonna hit the ground. And if you're moving at a pretty good speed, it's probably gonna rip those landing gears off, and it's gonna be a big mess for you. Just remember, take your time, check it, and make sure that no one's messed with it, because the last thing I want to do is have to pay for a load or pay for a trailer because somebody else did that, not to mention lose my job. Also, another thing that I like to check is the seal on the back of the trailer. They're made out of plastic, a lot of them, so you want to go and put your eyes on it, make sure that no one's like yanked it off or something like that to mess with you. Just some of the things I like to check. To some people that might be small, but to me it's worth checking, because if somebody tampered with my seal, I want to know as soon as it happened, and I want to be able to report it to Prime and the customer.